Yeah, it's illegal business. Niggas still can't stick together. Fucking police got the 411. The LA ain't all service, son. Niggas can't think about the cube. Feuding like the Hatfield and McCoys. And the shit's getting tricky. So now they looking for the colors and the dickies. Damn, the spot's getting hot in the back. About to pack up and start slugging in some yacht. What do you know? At 6 in the morning, catch the nigga when he's snoring. Put his Glock to the chest as I pause. What the jail in my motherfucking jaws trying to give me? Ah, they didn't want to play that, but they gonna strike my video down for that shit. 57 years. Face be full of those tattoo tears. Hey, that's that. Oh, see, y'all know nothing about that. That's that Ice Cube summer vacation. I don't know nothing about that. Y'all playing games. So this is gonna be a mother. Hey man, welcome to the channel, man. Whether you a regular or a newcomer, man, you just so happen to come across this, man. Thank you so much for your viewership. Thank you so much for the attention, because you could be anywhere in the world right now, but right now you here with the dots and we rocking. And with that being said, what's good? What's poppin'? Welcome to another episode of that Q&A shit, where we connect the dots. And on today's episodes, we're going to talk about whatever the fuck we want to. And I'm going to make a veggie burger, lettuce wrap, and some fries. I'll be on that fat kid shit. Don't mind me. Just get the questions together and we can talk about it. Salute. Happy Reese in the building. It was good. You know what I'm saying? We're going to wait, you know what I'm saying, till some people get in here and get it cracking. I hope y'all start asking questions, man, because this is y'all shit. This is y'all boat. Y'all steering. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we out the gates with it. You know what I'm saying? Joy Music 253, man. Sonya Williams, you know what I'm saying? In the building, man. The dots. Showing up, showing out. You feel me? All right? So, meditation for beginners. Is there a right or wrong way? There is never a wrong way. There are fundamentals. You have to be alive. All you have to do is be alive. That's it. If you're alive, then you can do it. As far as I know. Beginners. I would say for someone who is just starting out, stop listening to everybody. Stop watching videos on it. Stop thinking that there's a right or wrong way. That's the first mistake. That's the first mistake. When you start thinking about right or wrong, you start putting yourself into some type of construct or pigeonhole. And when you do that, you start thinking too much. The goal at the end of the day is to be without thought. You need to travel to the land of nobody, the land of nothing. You can't get to the land of nothing thinking that you're taking the wrong turn, because every path leads to the land of nothing. That sounded like some. Now that was some deep shit. I have to admit, that shit sounded wise as fuck. Oh shit. We gonna go down the line. I was just talking about this. Joy of Music 253 said, what happened to Young Pharaoh? Did he lose his mind? I was just talking about this shit. Oh, man, look. Thank you for giving me the permission to talk about this shit because I wasn't going to do it. Man, look. At the end of the day, no matter what kind of issues me and Pharaoh probably had, that is my brother. That is our brother. You know what I'm saying? But whatever's going on with dude is serious. Serious. And I knew when he dropped that video about them people, I knew it was going to be over. I didn't know how, I didn't know when. But as we seen, the shit happened real quick. Snatched his channel and he disappeared. I just found his channel about a week ago. Maybe, not even a week ago, a couple of days ago. And that's a sad situation, man. That's a sad situation. So he's like 2 months into that channel, right? What's it called? Atten Bacon at this time? Because it changed it, right? I watched it from the first video, well, not all of them, but I watched the decline from when he started to how he is now and how he looks. That's it. It's a definite change. From what I heard before, well, I've been trying to track. You know, I'm a watcher. I watch the whole internet. You know what I'm saying? Pharaoh included. So I was trying to track him because I was worried about him. To be honest, I was worried. And I seen some shit. He was messing with some white girls and shit. And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? They was giving him slack for it. They was saying like, oh, what happened to the black woman, this guy, and woo woo. But I was concerned. Who are these people? Because your channel just got taken away. And you just talked about a certain group of people who don't play no games. These people that he's hanging around could be agents. Fast forward to now, it looks like there's some substance abuse going on in there. I'm not gonna say what kind of substance abuse, but you know, hey, hey, man, you know, I'm from the land. Hey, I'm from the land of it. You know what I mean? It's, you know, all this. I'm from it, you know what I'm saying? So, it just looked like somebody ain't telling him no. He got a lot of yes men around him. He's definitely not dropping no science. I ain't heard no knowledge being dropped, and I'm concerned for the young brother. I wish there was a way that I could talk to him and tell him some real shit. But my question is, where the fuck is his partners at? Where the fuck is Sadie at? Where the fuck is somebody with a sense of mind to kind of grab a hold of him, because something ain't right, man. And it's a real sad thing to watch. It's entertaining as fuck, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Remind me of young Eligio. But did he lose his mind though? He getting there, that because I see a lot of paranoia tendencies, and a lot of paranoia tendencies come from certain drugs. I'm not saying that he's on drugs, but I'm seeing a lot of traits that would lead one to believe that there is something else other than trees going on. Because even though I'm watching him smoke trees, he ain't even inhaling. So we can't say he lit off no weed. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, to tell you the truth. How much of the so-called elite's agenda is backed by quantum supercomputers and algorithms? Ooh, that's a nice one. How much of the elite's so-called agenda is backed by quantum supercomputers and algorithms? The whole thing. The whole thing. The whole thing. The whole thing. Listen, all of this shit is tied in together. All of it. All of it. All of it. And now there's certain words that I don't want to say right now because of the algorithm. But so you're gonna have to kind of like figure it out, okay? So remember, there has been a UFO disclosure, right? Low key, lightweight. But remember that UFO disclosure was part of a certain bill. Remember the bill? I'm sorry, there was a bill. That bill had the economic relief attached to it. It had the UFO disclosure attached to it, and it was tied to a certain plan yimmick. Means. You feel me? So that's tied into something, right? But like I said, this is all part of the same shit. All of that is digitalized. It's not a coincidence that cryptocurrency is bubbling right now. But what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is just building blockchain. What is blockchain? Blockchain is nothing but AI. Who's controlling the cryptocurrency blockchain? Who created it? More than likely, some type of AI. What's going to happen is the new order will be controlled by AI. The quiet war that we're in is who's going to control AI. This is why you see different countries cyber attacking. We are in the middle of a war, but we're calling it something else because we don't see troops on the ground. This war has become digital. So all of this is based off of the quantum computing, because the quantum computing is definitely tied in to the AI and the so-called UFO disclosure. They've used the quantum computers to see what the fuck this is, or how to deal with it, or to even combat it. We are at a war on so many different levels. So there is a different type of entity that has shown itself to probably more than one of our governments. This is why they're using quantum computers to deal with that. If that's not the scenario, the quantum computing technology was pushed along by extraterrestrials. And when I say extraterrestrials, they don't not necessarily green people. You feel me? You feel me? And that's a fact. All right. I'm not trying to be short-winded with the answers, but Marco the Prophet, my guy. What do you think of the solar storms that's supposed to knock out the internet for months because of the sun activity? I've seen a little bit about that. I didn't really go too deep into it. That happens a lot, and I've heard that something is ramping up right now. I haven't really been on my space weather like I normally do. But I'll tell you what I have seen. I have seen the effects of it on the planet, because these motherfuckers is driving around on the freeways today is losing their mind. They tweak. I'm like, why the fuck is everybody acting like this? And I'm like, it must be some solar activity. So yeah, so I don't really know, but I heard that it's some different shit that's popping. So I really can't speak on that subject as of just yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I don't have the answer to that. C-Dot. C-Dot says, or she asks, did I see the Matrix 4 teaser? No, I did not. I'm definitely gonna check that out. That's for sure. You know that. I remember my partner before they really shut a lot of this shit down. he was working in San Francisco in the city, and they shot a lot of that shit out there in San Francisco. So I've been kind of waiting for that shit for a minute. But no, I didn't see the trailer. High drizzle 76. When I attempt to meditate, I end up yawning. I do that same shit. And shallow breathing. Does that happen for you as well? Yeah. I tend to yawn. And I tend to kind of go like when I was little. I used to call like kind of like a snivel. Is that what they called it? I feel like that's a calibration between soul and body. It's like a calibration, you know what I'm saying? Because if the breath is spirit, you know what I'm saying, it's calibrating, you know what I'm saying? It's trying to come into sync with one another, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what meditation is. Meditation is being one. So you bring the spirit with the body and the mind and making it become one, whole. So mind, body, and soul becomes whole. So that does happen. Jenny A, young feral mind said, peace, peace, family. I'm out. Oh shit! His mind said, peace, peace, family, and dipped. That's funny as hell. God damn. That's funny. That's a funny shit. Made by Chakar says that Pharaoh is still dropping knowledge. He just trying to get clout. Yeah, I thought that too. But I've been around a lot of dope fiends. A lot of people who casually use drugs. And a lot of people who start losing control over their life. I've seen this. And I'm seeing a lot of signs of him losing control. I'm not even saying that he's crazy. And I'm not even saying that it's because of some type of substance. But what I am saying is I'm seeing a loss of control. And the thing that really worries me is that, you know, I see that he constantly make videos and he's constantly, you know, on camera. And I'm just saying, you know, from the standpoint of someone who needs to meditate more himself, self-admittedly, that you can't get the downloads from source if you're not sitting still and becoming one with yourself. You can get downloads from source constantly, but when you have distractions and you're not focused and you're not centered, which we're clearly seeing someone not being centered. Regardless, you have to be honest. You're not getting that information. Pharaoh, just my speculation, has an impeccable memory. Like Brother Polite, these are impeccable memories. We're not necessarily seeing someone that's tapped in. So when you're tapped in, it's a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a soul vibe. It's more of a connection. You know what I'm saying? And you can get that when someone speaks. You know, like me, I'm a slow speaker. You know what I'm saying? When someone has a very proficient memory recall, they tend to not always though. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you got to also look at what the subject matter is. Like, for example, someone who talks hella fast, but has a soul vibe as well is Dolo. Dolo is not regurgitating. And I'm only showing you the difference between Dolo and Pharaoh because they both talk fast, right? But Dolo ain't regurgitating from books or the internet, and you can tell the difference. Just look at those two individuals, and you can tell the difference between someone who has a good memory and someone who is actually connecting to some sort of source. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Heavy Reset. I don't want this to become a young Pharaoh talk fest, but it sure is entertaining. I'm open for it. If y'all can keep talking about it, I keep talking about the shit too. Heavy Reset that I'm not sure if it says that I'm from Buffalo. I'm telling you right now, Pharaoh sold out for the bag to discredit himself. That's my opinion. Something ain't right. Conscious community. This is sad. He got a website where he still drop knowledge. Okay. The Merkaba Traveler. Entire Matrix agenda. AI technology. Peace, fam. For sure. For sure, man. I definitely subscribe to that because man, that's the only way that they're gonna be able to control us, man, is through these devices, and compartmentalizing our brains, just like I was speaking about yesterday with the Total Recall. I'm gonna show you something on how to read the Matrix. You know, one of the commenters from yesterday, you know, was giving me good sound advice and telling me to you know, pretty much stop focusing onto the Matrix, as well as my good friend, the Merkaba Traveler, also loves to remind me, because sometimes we all slip, you know. But just for the record, I would just like to say is that I don't get consumed by fear, but fear is natural, and you should always have a balance, okay? So, fear is good. Fear will keep you alive. You know what I'm saying? So to be caught in a state of fear and being stagnant by fear is bad. But always have a balance. With me personally, this isn't meat, by the way. It's that veggie shit. And I already know somebody gonna be like, don't eat that. Don't eat that. It's beyond me. Don't eat that. I fuck with it though. I'd rather eat this than eat some fucking cow. I'm just saying. So, but oh, these motherfuckers was cooking quick. Don't judge me. But I would say I am a watcher. You know what I'm saying? I watch. So I watch the Matrix. I watch it. Like, you know, remember how the architect sat back in front of all the screens? I'll do that. I use my YouTube as all the screens. You know what I'm saying? I use my vision and I multiply it through the technology. So I use my light work through the light devices, even though they are distributed by AI, I use them. I reverse engineer them, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, I'll show you right now a tip on how to read the Matrix. Because remember, Neo didn't become Neo until he could see the ones and zeros. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just reporting on seeing the ones and zeros, you know? So, for example, I've been watching on YouTube the nightly news ever since the beginning of such said situation, right? And I've been watching the program, because remember, it's a program, right? So I'm watching it. So at the first, the whole segment was about, you know, the situation, the whole segment, right? And then it started to get shorter. So at first it went from 20 minutes to 15 minutes of the segment to 10 minutes of the segment. Now it's just in the front. The first 5 or 7 minutes was about the situation, right? Then I'm starting to see, fast forward a year and a half, or where we're at right now, is no longer at the front of the programming. Remember, I've watched this for over a year because I'm a watcher. So now it's not in the front. Now it's like in the middle, almost towards the end. So what this is telling me is they're phasing the thought of the situation out of the minds. So that's telling me that this situation is about to come to some sort of change, of a different phase, because they're phasing it out of the psyche programming. You know what I'm saying? So it's imperative to understand to how to read the AI, to how to read the matrix. If you can't, you're gonna get fucked up, okay? And it's not about being fear or focusing on some shit. You gotta read it, because remember, when Neo read the Matrix, nigga, he jumped into Agent Smith and blew his ass up because he could read it. Remember, he's in the hallway, he seen the ones and zeros. He was like, oh. Then it was just like, what, nigga? That's what the fuck I'm doing. All right. Hey, C-Dot says, yo, hold on. I'm going to go back to Merkaba Traveler. Alchemy. I wonder who that is. C-Dot says, watching too much is going to get you programmed. And that is true. That is true. Even me with my good non-conforming fighting the fucking program ass, it is true. Because I'm going to show you. Watch this. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not one of these niggas, oh, I'm perfect. You know, hey, nigga. Nah, fuck all that. I'm going to keep it real with you. Y'all, I was watching that shit so much, I start thinking like, yo, well, maybe I should just get it. Maybe life would be simpler. And I caught myself. I'm like, oh my God. That shit sunk into my psyche. But I can report back to you and tell you that it's real because I went through it. C-Dot is right. It's a fact. Merkaba Traveler, you said that you eat Beyond Meat too? I don't know. Do you? I don't know. Merkaba Traveler says, food is a program. Everything is a program. This is a fact. Program self-connect to source. Yes, I would agree. Agent Smith fear us. Yes, they do. Facts, though. I should move is how you should move. Yeah. Yep. 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 I agree. I agree. Yes, I'm eating a lettuce wrap veggie burger. I know it's sad. But I'm over here on some Rick Ross shit right now. I'm trying to lose this Ricky Rose I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Shit's getting out of hand. I fell off. I was on a quick little, dope little, you know what I'm saying, regimen. Shit didn't last a month. Almost a month. I was almost a month in. Nigga started eating some bad shit. But it's okay though. As long as you know how to bring it back, you'll be alright. You feel me? Cool. Walking through this labyrinth. Hell yeah. See, and you know, Merkaba Traveler talking about, you know what I'm saying, tapping into that labyrinth, you know. And I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack. You know, I sometimes I get into a mode where hold on, let me close these doors real quick. So sometimes I get into a mode where I fall back from connecting to source or spiritual higher self so much because it becomes overwhelming. For me, I'm not saying for everybody else, but for me, sometimes it becomes too much. And I gotta kind of like dumb it down for myself. Like I gotta just, do shit that I know I shouldn't be doing. Like listening to YouTube going to sleep and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping with my phone, you know what I'm saying? So I don't tap in because it's like if I do shit regular, I tap in and I tap in too hard, and sometimes it's not draining, but it's just so overwhelming, man. I just be like, man, I just want to be normal for a minute. And by the way, let me add, when I do go to sleep with the phone, which I shouldn't do, I know I'm keeping it stacked with you. I'm keeping it tall, which I do. I am listening to Bobby Hemmett, though. I'm just saying. I am listening to Brother Bobby, man. I am listening to Brother Bobby, so it ain't just, I'm just saying. Oh, and I would like to mention, I think C-Dot used to say, I think it was C-Dot, she used to say, why don't you just be vegan? Or some shit like that. Moody Star, hey, Moody Star, check it out, man. I watch some of your videos on your channel, bro. Hey, you a funny motherfucker, bro. You funny as shit. That shit fire, man. And then go check out Moody Star's channel, man. The shit fire, man. He got a lot of shit on there, man. I just started watching some of your retention videos, and whew. I feel you, bro. But whew, shit hard. I'm on that page right now, but my shit don't be lasting that long, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't be lasting that long, man. But I will say this, and ladies, I'm not trying to be vulgar, okay? Because we're talking about retention right now. Right? We're talking about retention. But just real quick, just because Moody Star's in the building, I will say this. When I do fall off of my retention path, okay, I'm usually trying to make good use and do a lot of manifest sex magic, because see, that's what it's all about. You build up that power, but you can also use it if you use it the right way. But building it up is still just as powerful and does make sex magic even more powerful, and that's a fact. That's a fact. So, in a sense, kudos to you, blood. You are a true inspiration, though. But how often do I do cardio? Not as much as I used to when I used to go to the gym. When I went to the gym, I used to always get on the treadmill. But since the pandemic, I haven't really been going to the gym. So I have to run outside. And I don't like running on pavement because it's bad. It's bad for my knees. So, like, if I run on pavement, like say if I do 3 times a week, my shit'll start hurting, you know what I'm saying? So I have to cut it down to like once a week, maybe, and then sometimes my schedule get thrown off or whatever, so I'll do once a week, and then I'll do some stairs, because there's stairs in my building, and I'll just do like 21 floors or some shit like that. So my cardio is definitely slacking. So you're right, my cardio is definitely slacking, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Noble to CO. Peace. What's your take on the crate challenge, man? That's some depth. That's some symbolic shit. That's some other shit. All these challenges is rituals. All of them. Because we don't know they're rituals, bro. They're rituals. And remember, we're dealing with magicians who are controlling the AI. These are magicians, man. So they're using the AI to create massive spells. What spell that is, I just know it's a spell, and I didn't even want to watch the shit. But we could talk about it right now. If you look at it, if I had to look at the symbology of it, and the sigilism, if that's a fucking word, of the shit. If I had to look at it, I would say that it's definitely programmed in the subconscious mind to see melanated people not succeed to whatever the fuck it is that they're trying to do. You climb up, you're gonna fall down, right? You climb up, you're gonna fall down. Some make it, most won't. That's the message. Some make it, most won't. You can't do it. Try to do it. You're gonna fall, you're gonna fail, you're gonna fall, you're gonna fail. And you're watching this over and over, and it's funny. Ha 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 ha. You're laughing. Did I upload my laughter video? I don't think I uploaded I got a video about laughter. I don't think I uploaded it. I didn't upload it. I got it though. I'm gonna edit it and I'm gonna upload it. Because laughter is powerful. So even as we're watching this shit through AI and we're laughing at it, shit, we're increasing the power of the spells. We're increasing it. We're tapping into a different type of dimension. When laughter is a dimension, you know what I'm saying? It's some shit. Let me show y'all something. You see this? I'm not even finna put they brand on blast because they ain't paying me enough. But this right here, this ain't cheese. It's cheese, but it ain't like dairy. Fire! I'm just trying to put y'all up on game. That's all. Trying to put y'all up on game. That shit is dumb fire. Just so y'all know. Let me see. Made by Chakar. What is the difference between astral travel and astral projection? They're very, very similar. Projection, look at projection as like a movie, like when you go to the movies. That's a projector that is projecting the image from one point to the screen, another point. So when you're astral projecting, you're kind of putting not a duplicate of yourself, but just an extension of yourself somewhere else. It's similar, right? You're just kind of like going from point A to point B, right? You can kind of, well, it's just an extension of yourself. So you're still here, right? So part of your soul is still here, and you're kind of remote viewing. Like remote viewing is astral projection. When you remote view, so it's like, oh, I seen this, I seen that. But when you astral travel, like I said, it's similar. You're kind of consciously moving. You're consciously in control of what direction you're going, and you're going to and fro. That's the best way that I mean, for me, because when for example, I'll have these episodes to where I would deem them astral projecting, right? And the reason why I call it astral projecting is because I'm just seeing things in deep detail. Things that are definitely something because the detail was too specific. You know what I'm saying? like someone stepping into a puddle and the puddle rippling. Like that's detail, and me seeing the reflection off the puddle of something else. Like this is a scene somewhere, not here, somewhere. At what time? I don't know. See, versus uh astral traveling and lucid dreaming too is thrown in there as well. But astral traveling is kind of like lucid dreaming on super steroids. It's like you're very conscious of everything that's going on and you're making choices, but you're actually moving from scene to scene at will. Lucid dreaming is just more so like you're very conscious in you're conscious of what's going on, but you're not necessarily making choices. You know what I'm saying? You just know that you're dreaming, and you're like, okay. This is that. Okay, cool. All right. Damn, we got 41 minutes. I'm over here acting like a Shira Star Goddess in here, man. Long ass lives and shit. Shout out to a Shira Star Goddess though. Okay. I want to get Beyond Taco from Del Taco. So sad, but I'll stick to my salad. Yo, Del Taco got Beyond tacos. I don't know, man. I don't fuck with it. It's Del Taco. Did you feel any alchemy? Alchemy. Do you feel any perception or sensory increase during the time you let your facial hair grow? Always wondered about when men have beards. I did actually, but I don't think that I let it grow enough to get the full effect. As you can see, I chopped that shit off because I'm over here stumbling through the matrix like a fucking idiot. Okay, so listen. So yesterday I said, yo, I did my whole Mr. Rogers intro and shit. Bailed through the door because I was on some type of job hunt. But this is what I mean by everything will be okay. You know what I'm saying? Because things started to kind of manifest and fall into line. And I don't want to speak on it too much, because that's how you create certain energies to foil your plans. But yeah, man, just always have faith that the battle that you're going through is temporary, and always have faith that you already won this. This is just a script that we're going through. It's already done. This has already happened in a twinkling of an eye. This has already fucking happened. You know what I'm saying? We are a part of a light that's already fizzled the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? We're just going through the fucking motions. Marco the Prophet always makes good points. Marco the Prophet says we all gotta go one day. Ain't no escaping this matrix in the flesh. Facts. So I say eat what you want in moderation, of course. Yeah, it's just like you're gonna put some high grade octane in your car or not. Because if you put the low grade octane in your car, it's still gonna drive. So, but yeah, man, and that's another reason why I kind of like fell off, because it's like, man, I needed something that I wanted, so I wasn't finna deprive myself for a few days. Actually, I didn't deprive myself for quite some time. Ooh, do I program my food prior to eating it? Sometimes. Sometimes, like I said, every day is a constant meditation, man. I mean, all day is constant meditation. So I'm already not worried about certain shit as I'm even buying it. So that programming starts as I'm pulling it off the fucking shelf. Um, Jabias the Sleepwalker says that laughter is crying. Laughter, I said this in my laughter video. Laughter is the ultimate emotion because I said this before. Did I drop that video? I can't fucking remember. Did I drop that video? Laughter encompasses pain and joy. Crying is just a byproduct of laughter. Crying happens whether you're in pain or joy as well, but it is not the same as laughter. Crying only has two functions. It's to rinse the eye of debris and also used by babies as an indicator to want something. But the emotion is separate from the action of crying. They're different. All right. Y'all coming with some good questions today. Man, hold on, man. Margo the Prophet also says comedians are magicians. I think I did see a video about laughter from each other. Is it on here? Because I think I said that. Or I might have dropped it on Instagram or something. Because sometimes I drop videos on Instagram or Facebook, so I can't remember where I dropped the video. Oh, shit. There it is. Yeah. Little onion powder. You did? Don't disrespect it. You know what I'm saying? I damn near left these hoes in here a little too long. A little garlic powder. You dig? Oh shit. Alright. Alright, y'all. I want to finish the questions, man, because y'all coming with some good shit. Damn. But a nigga gotta eat, man. The Copper Traveler, peace, balance. Ooh. All right. Got that thing. All right. Fries done. Burger done. Lettuce in the bowl. We finna get busy, man. I really, really do appreciate y'all rocking with me for almost 15 minutes. I'm so surprised I had 50 minutes of fucking subject matter to even talk about, because I normally don't have that much to fucking say. My speeches come in spurts and bursts and shit. So again, I thank y'all. I love y'all so much. This was hella fun. I might do another Q&A soon. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, stay smooth. Keep that shit tall. Do not dwell in a state of fear. Balance it out, because you need to protect yourselves. Being aware and watching the Matrix is imperative, because things will get to a point to where this will become the resistance. This is the beginning. All right? Because this flesh is here just to be here. Our souls are eternal. Whatever happens, happens. We've already won. And they're running and panicking. And we will be labeled the resistance. Okay? And it's okay. It's all right. Because we already won, man. No matter what. So, welcome to the resistance.